baby, real talk.
Way back when we did a podcast, maybe one of our first podcasts, I revealed Ryan some news and then it never aired. We never put it up. And now I've got some new news about the similar topic. So I told Ryan that I've got ADHD and now I'm on medication. And now I think I'm also autistic. That's my news. I'm not diagnosed, but I'm like 90.9% sure that I'm autistic as well.
AADD.
Audi AD? I think that's what it's called. That's what people call it.
Really?
Yeah.
Audi AD.
Audi AD.
ADD you can hear.
AD.
Coming to you in stereo. Fuck. You got autism now.
Well, I've always had it.
You caught it. You caught it from me. Should have used a condom. I told you I was going to be silly. This is silly.
He
So
did pre-warn me, guys.
Hey, how do you feel about that?
I think it feels good, and that's kind of why I also wanted to talk about, because we talked about school last time we were here and popularity and stuff, and then I also wanted to talk about relationships and, I think universally a lot of people don't end up with the girl they want at school or whatever, or that the girls let me rephrase. So the girls like them, but you don't like them back, and the ones you like, they don't like you back. And what I'm trying to get at is, I think everyone has this problem, but because I'm wired differently, potentially autistic and all that sort of stuff, I think that's also what made it hard for me. Because here I was thinking I was the same, and then people that were maybe neurotypical just were thinking there's something different about this guy, and maybe not picking up, let's say different vibes. Yeah, I think it's just a thing I'm thinking about now that I think I'm autistic.
Girls didn't like me too. Do I have autism?
I don't know. You have to go on your journey. I know that people who have ADHD and who are autistic or whatever you have, they group together. So possibly.
If they group together.
As in, like, they become friends and stuff.
They hang out together.
Like, I look at my friends.
Oh, you're talking about you and me now?
Possibly. I'm just saying, like, I look at all my friends and I think they're probably maybe neurodivergent in some way, shape or form. I don't know.
Dog, when I like autism, I think of Rain Man, think of, like...
Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. Like, guys, I get it, yeah. Am I Rain Man? I don't know. I've not actually seen Rain Man.
Kids rock. This not a dig at anyone, but kids rocking in the corner to themselves. That's like, you don't do that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
Let's do it now.
I don't need to.
You don't need to. You look anyway. Fuck. That's like so, bro. So you feel.
I've got a lot of feelings, and I'm not 110% sure if I am that. But what I've learned with it is, people who are autistic, there's like a video I saw, was like they're like an oven, and everyone who's got it has got different dials turned up. So some people get really overstimulated who are autistic. Some people have like social issues. Maybe that dial's turned up. Like all sorts of different dials. Personally, and like there's nothing wrong or right with anyone's autism or anything, but like I think I've got a pretty bloody good social dial. I think I'm great at having a chat.
We didn't turn it down, in fact. Where is your... Oh, no, don't tell us. Where's your dial? Now I'm afraid to ask.
What do you mean?
Where would your dial be on your body?
Oh, for each thing? Or
No, you just the autism.
or just the autism dial? I imagine it'd be like in the middle of my back for some reason.
Yeah. Did you get any girls to touch the dial? Not at high school. Fuck, on your back.
That's what I imagine anyway. Just
Dong, like a robot. Boom.
Maybe. But then I reckon I was born with it, man. Probably my parents gave it to me, or one of them, or I don't know. I'm still learning a lot. and
Does-
new ground.
Okay. Does it get to a point where if so many of us have autism now, it's not even a thing anymore? It's like having red hair.
Yeah, I think so. But I think I just want to understand myself more and why I have trouble with certain things. Like, and that's why I've been looking back recently, like at school, and having trouble with friendships and trouble with like girl relationships and stuff like that. And I think it might be to do with this thing, only because there wasn't as many autistic people, let's say, as me. So in that sense, I was the minority. That's probably why I felt a bit more isolated.
What makes you autistic? What are the autistic things you're doing? Kindness? Is it your because if I had to pick a trait about you
Yeah.
that stands out, what's unique about Ming is how fucking kind he is. Man,
Thank
kind as shit, dog.
Thank you,
You
mate.
like, I know you're a great musician too, but you could be famous just for your kindness alone. You could make an album of kind hits of you just saying nice things.
Thanks, man. This is lovely.
Not even a joke.
God, it's so nice just to come on and get bloody reveled with
You're
compliments. from you.
welcome, dude. So, yeah, what's your autistic? I'm looking at you now.
Yep.
You sit normally.
Yep.
You talk normally.
Yep.
Your skin looks great.
Skin.
Peel me off.
Skin envy. That's the thing, man. Like that's why it's so it's like an invisible thing, and like not that there's anything wrong with being autistic. It's like this amazing thing, but also like sometimes you have these things that are hard. So like at weddings and stuff, I get really overstimulated, and I only know this by looking back now. And I'll get like moody and lash out at people who are close to me, and then like have a terrible time, all because I'm overstimulated. But now that I know I get overstimulated, all I've got to do is take breaks at these weddings, and just then everything's cool.
All right.
Yeah. So
I want to.
That's just
can
one
we
of the
go? Can
things.
we go? Let's go to a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like this would make a great documentary. You know, like a Netflix documentary, or like where we follow you around a wedding. Is this okay?
yeah. Good
Yeah.
God, it's good.
Because I haven't seen it,
Yeah.
and we could see this, like Jekyll and Hyde. Are you sure it's not the cake?
The cake, like just eating.
There's a
the
lot of
cake.
sugar in a wedding.
yeah. Yeah. Oh man, it's a mixture of stuff. But it's definitely like, yeah, I definitely get overstimulated and
Yeah.
react.
Okay, what do you do?
I'll emotionally project on the people closest to me.
So emotionally project is, I feel you're telling someone the day you feel something what you feel.
So they've done something, and maybe I've read it wrong, and like they've just said, "Oh, Ming, I'm just talking to this person," and I might be like, "Oh, that's like
Paranoid.
or like there's a thing in ADHD called rejection sensitivity dysphoria, which is like perceived. It's real heightened, like
I got that too, man.
oh you
Yeah, a girl rejected me. I asked her to go to Batman, to see Batman 1 with me, the first Batman movie. Classic. And I didn't even like her. You know, I thought she liked me because she wrote on the inside of my pencil case, I like Ryan B, and then scribbled out the rest of the name. Later on, I found it. So I thought she meant me.
yeah.
And so I thought, I'll have a shot. Fucking devastated, bro. She said no.
You were the wrong Brian B.
Yeah. Wrong one. Damn.
Sorry, man.
So-
but you didn't like her anyway. But you still got rejected.
It's still like, she was my second, like, the girl I really liked, and her friend, like, she was okay. So I thought, like, fuck, I can't get this chick. This one's all right. Maybe she likes me. Will he go to Batman? Fucking, I'm the Joker, bro. Because she said, no, I got Oh, fucking crash. What do you call it? Rejection. Okay.
Rejection,
So there's
sensitivity,
rejection,
dysphoria.
sensitivity. If I was a button, like she just gave me a little press, I'm a sensitive instrument. Dysphoria. Yeah, I was like, whoa. Like, when you spin around too fast, and you.
Sure.
That's dysphoria, right?
Oh, it's so funny. And then like people say that, and so many podcasts are going to hear like this quote has been quoted so many times in podcasts and stuff. But apparently, people with ADHD who experience rejection sensitivity dysphoria have had 20,000 more criticisms than a neurotypical person in their life, and that's why they're so like triggered by
They've actually had more criticism.
statistically.
So there's nothing wrong with them.
No.
It's what happened to them.
Yeah.
Hang on. Well, then it's not. They don't have a genetic disease. Then something happened to them. They weren't born autistic. They became autistic because they got a lot of rejection.
Well, they got the RSD through having ADHD. They then acquired RSD simply by living in this world. So they'll
Okay.
because we're supposed to be
So you
doing
got-
this and we're supposed to be doing that, and then maybe our parents or our teachers or whatever like, please, what are you doing, Ming? Pay attention. Like
Yeah.
at school, I wouldn't pay attention a lot, so then they'd reel me in a lot, and I've got baggage or I guess trauma with teachers calling me out and going, Ming, what was I just saying? Because my whole schooling was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I don't know if they meant to do this, but they would humiliate. I would feel humiliated.
They'd humiliate the teachers.
I would feel humiliated because they'll be like, oh, what did I just say, Ming? And I go, I don't know. But I couldn't help it. But then back then, they probably thought I could help it. But they didn't know I had ADHD. So it's all these things that don't mean to happen, and then they end up becoming this thing. So now, like, I get really hurt over the smallest things. Or even if something doesn't happen, like even if it's not real. Like if you say, Ming, I really like your eyebrows.
Ming, I really like your eyebrows.
I might be like, you're lying to me. Or, not actually, but this is what happens with some people with RSD.
Now I can't stop thinking about them.
My eyebrows.
They are gorgeous.
Oh, thanks,
Oh
mate.
my
Thanks,
God.
mate. Yeah. I like my eyebrows.
They're good. How do you... my eyebrows are too far away from my eyes.
I've never, ever, no bias, no lie here, guys. I've never, ever looked at your face and thought that.
Look at it now. You see the distance from my eye to my eyebrow? It's too far. There's a big gap there.
If you think so, man, do you not like it?
What?
Do you not like the gap?
Well, I just not looking at yours. I see now, like... Because they're also too thin. What?
It's so interesting. Like, I would never think that about you. Yeah. But I totally want to validate that you are having this eyebrow
Thanks, man.
thing. But I think they're great, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like... So... How... So you got rejection sensitivity.
Dysphoria, yeah.
Rejection sensitivity dysphoria.
And then
What do you do? I want to find out more.
what do you do with it?
Yeah, because I got it too.
Yeah.
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 Rejection sensitivity dysphoria.
So you've heard of it before?
RSD.
RSD.
Yeah.
You've heard of it before?
No, you taught me about it.
Cool. Yeah. So the thing with ADHD, and then like apparently autistic people feel things deeper anyway. So I've got both of these things potentially. Definitely got ADHD, and we'll see about the autism. Pretty likely. So then if I feel things deeply, and then feel things like get really triggered by stuff that's not real or not, like it's a bit of a nightmare sometimes.
Why are you so good then? Why are you like the master of your domain? You are the chill. You're just so in control. You're loving. Were you always like this?
Thank you. And yeah, but when I get triggered, like I'm not pleasant. I don't think you've ever received a Ming trigger, and it's not pleasant to be on the other side of.
What do you
And,
do?
Emotionally project
Emotional project.
yeah,
You
like-
accuse the other person of
hurting my feelings.
hurting your feelings
Yeah.
on purpose.
No, it's never on purpose.
Oh.
It's just like a visceral reaction.
No, you accuse them of doing it on purpose, hurting your feelings on purpose.
In some way. Yeah. Directly or indirectly. Yeah.
Is this a common thing? Do you think lots of people listening have this?
I think whether they're neurodivergent or not, yeah, people emotionally project.
What's
all the time.
neurodivergent?
It's like autism, ADHD, bipolar, BPD, borderline personality disorder, all the colours, all the stuff. Yeah.
Borderline. I've borderline got a personality disorder. What is that? So they're diverging from. What are they diverging from?
I don't know them all, but they're just all these people have different wiring to the standard brain. So I have different wiring to the standard typical brain.
What if animals have all this stuff?
I think they do. Yeah.
Other animals too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Yeah. And I think people who are in the minority, which is divergent, all this other stuff, right now in the zeitgeist, which is the thing you say, that I'm saying for the first time.
Zeitgeist, it means, because our listeners are very intelligent, they know what zeitgeist mean, but for my benefit, tell me what the word I've been saying so
no
often
idea.
means.
I actually don't know. I'm just guessing. I know what. Did you know? I didn't know.
I think it basically means. No, it's like I never looked it up. It's just a word I heard and started using.
So we both don't know.
I think zeitgeist means. No, I know what it means. Zeitgeist means it's on the internet.
Oh, cool. Great.
But not
And people are talking about it now.
zeitgeist. It's like poltergeist. It's like a ghost. You know poltergeist?
It always feels like a creepy word.
Oh, if you were born 10 years earlier, everyone knows what poltergeist is from movies.
Yeah.
I gotta break out of this fucking self-doubt thing from talking about movies from the 80s and 90s because people will know what they are, poltergeist. Look it up. It's not in the zeitgeist, but it's on the internet.
I love it. Keep it up. I want to know about the poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Guys, do your homework. Poltergeist, Indiana Jones, Street Fighter 2. What else?
The Warriors, which I've never seen, which is a 90s film.
Oh, that
But
is
I played the
gold.
game and I loved it as a kid.
That's left of field too. That's super cult. Like,
Yeah.
very cool movie
Yeah,
too.
I should watch it. I really should watch it.
So you got ADD, autism,
I feel like such
ARSD. So if you
I
were
feel like such. I was going to correct you. May I correct you? It's ADHD now.
okay, you may ADD. So if you were in Street Fighter 2 under your character, merciless, your stat under your stats. You know how you got those bar and the ding 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 ding, lots of like to see how good they are at everything. Autism, RSD, ADD, ADHD, hyperactivity. What was wrong with the ADD?
Nah, man.
ADD.
I don't know because I'm more like that. I don't have any of the hyperactivity stuff. Very small. Like I'm more the attention deficit. You know. What's that over there?
Oh, attention deficit.
Yeah, horrible name.
Not enough attention.
Yeah, but that's not true too, man. It's not true.
So
because-
the name sucks.
yeah, like it's just a terrible name.
So what is it?
It's like
Can I do the stereotype first?
yeah, go.
Can
man.
Can we dig a little bit into let's play this segment. Obnoxious stereotypes formed in the 80s and 90s that we're not allowed to say anymore. Da-da. Needs a theme tune. That was it. ADD is that one where the kids are so naughty, they're running around, not doing their homework, and the parents are screaming at them for being not paying attention in class and not doing their school, and they're running around the backyard with the parents chasing them because they don't sit still. ADD.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so not obnoxious, not an obnoxious stereotype. I just said accurate.
I think that was the first thing that they latched on to. Now
Mm-hmm.
people are focusing on other stuff like it being in girls and
Doing what to girls?
it. So everyone thought it was just in boys, young boys, but everyone's got it. Like women, men, other people. Like it's not just a boy thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and you don't have to be hyperactive. You can be like a struggle with attention, or like I just didn't want to do work at school because I wasn't interested in the work, and that's a sign as well.
Where did you work? What did you? Oh, school. At school.
Schoolwork. I really didn't like many things I had to do at school.
Yeah.
But then very occasionally there would be something I'd like. Maybe it was to do with music, and I'd be like, yeah, really into it. So it's not necessarily about attention deficit. It's like attention deficit on the things I'm not interested in. I'm paying attention to you now because I'm really loving this. But if this was like, I don't know, going to the shops, getting some groceries, like I really struggle at the shops because I just don't like the mundane.
You don't
task
need
of-
not that much attention required, bro. At the shop.
No, probably a poor example, but yeah, something that I don't like, I just don't want to do. Well, that's the thing. If I don't like it, I just won't do it. If it's really,
If you don't.
yeah,
But thanks for coming on the podcast, man.
that's okay. I love it, mate. It's great.
Now, well, that's what I just realized, and I'm just super grateful to
Like doing
to
a
have you
resume,
here.
that's better. I hate doing my resume.
doing a, that sucks.
Yeah.
Why do you hate it? Because of the attention thing. Attention. You can't put your attention on,
No, I'm just not.
even if it's about you.
Yeah, but I'm not much of like. I don't really like writing. I can write, but I don't really like writing. I'd much rather talk to someone.
And you could talk a resume.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. I do such a great job at my interviews. I'm like Ming.
Because they love you.
Yes,
You're so kind.
I think, I think people. I like to think I make a good first impression.
You do.
Thanks.
First, second, third, 400 impression.
Thanks, mate.
So, do you feel like that's a lot of stuff? The three, I won't list them off on again.
That's
If you want to know them all, get Street Fighter 7 because Ming's going to be a new character on it. ADD man. I feel like it's become fun to be playful with autism and ADD because we all grown up now past the fucking 80s and 90s, but beyond bullying. People have such an absurd idea that you might make fun of someone for having autism, and we all got it. So you can have fucking fun with it now. Because what the fuck is wrong with it?
There's nothing.
I didn't want to do my homework. I didn't want to do my homework. Were you getting bullied by the bullies who don't fucking do their homework? What the fuck, dude? So I say, let like Autism Man be the next Street Fighter 7 character.
I'm sure there are characters that have
You'll be sitting rocking in the corner.
I'm sure there's already characters like in games that do it. I remember watching The Walking Dead.
Hey, can I sit like this?
Do it whatever you want, man. It's your show.
What happened in
The Walking Dead?
They all got autism, bro.
No, but like those stereotypes are still around. And there was a character in it late in the main series, and this lady had purple hair and stuff, and she like.
Oh, she has got
She
neurodivergent. Fuck.
and she talked a lot, and she would like have a laugh and stuff, and then she said, "Oh, I've got ADHD," and blah 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 blah. So there's definitely these stereotypes in movies and shows and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, good. I like to see. It's like they're taking it. They're owning it. People with autism. Fucking finally. Well, like, what's a word that would have been used to make fun of autistic people that now they take on for themselves, like with gay people did?
I don't think they're there.
I can't
don't
think of one.
I don't think they're there yet. I don't think they're there yet.
I can't think of it though. I put down.
There's a lot of horrible words I can think of.
Okay, you don't have to say them.
Yeah.
And it's not for us to reclaim them on behalf of the autistic community. But maybe give it a go. Like put it in a hip hop song. Do a hip hop song about. Yeah, man. Drive-bys, like the autistic drive-bys.
What does that even look like?
I don't know. You're counting the bullets out before you
You
shoot them out the window,
actually really good.
getting them out, and then count out in the street, picking them up, make sure that they're all accounted for. I don't know. When I think of autism, I think of numbers. Like Rayman, they call it numbers. They got to count everything.
Here's a good example of my autism as well. So, in my yard that we're fixing up to put in like a deck, we've got my dog who's like ripping up the yard. There's all these rocks in the sand, and the rocks trigger me just because it's like mess and I don't want it in my. So I pick up like all the rocks and get rid of them.
Yeah.
But I know that the deck's going to go over the sand anyway, and the rocks being there or not, it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
But I like feel that need to pick up all these rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
Don't know if
stuff
you
too,
can relate to that.
I relate to that, bro. Yeah, like, you know, because you'd be like, you don't want to be like 2 years from now sitting on that deck, still thinking about all the rocks.
I'm exactly like that. I want to think about like I got most of those big rocks, but it still doesn't really matter though, does it? Really? Because then, if you
Well, but what does though? Nothing really matters. Your your
I guess
deck.
it matters to me.
Your deck doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Really?
Exactly.
I'm sure it's great, but like, you know, where would it end if we stopped mattering? So I think autistic people just finding the value in life.
Here's another one. You ready?
Nihilism, autism.
Here's another one. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So neurotypical people look from the top down, or maybe the top up. I'm totally butchering this. Anyway, so they go into a room and they're there to meet someone, and they just see the person, and they're there to meet them, and they cut all the other stuff out. Maybe there's loud music there, maybe there's blah blah blah. Whereas, like me, I see everything. I see the whole bloody room. I see the music. And I know those people see it too, but I like have to take it all in, and it's just a bit more. Like it takes more of my brain power to absorb what's going on. Hence the rock analogy or metaphor. Like,
Oh, it's all in there when you go
Everything-
into the deck. It's
Yeah.
all in coming in, taking space up. in
yeah.
your-
And whereas neurotypical people naturally
It's filtered.
filtered.
It's like that's like a video game. Like you're seeing the polygons and the textures that the game designer is supposed to see. You're seeing through that to other unimportant. What's that one called? You said you go into a room and you normal people top down. You like
We're bottom up. I
bottom
think.
up.
Well, I'm bottom up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that called?
I think that's. I'm not sure. It may have a word, but like yeah, I seem to have to absorb everything. I don't have a choice, so I do see the rocks in the
sponge.
room. Yeah, of everything though, and maybe I don't even want everything in the room. Maybe I don't want to notice the $20 note sitting behind your head, or the stereo, or the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's too much.
Yeah. So I kind of envy others that filter it out, but at the same time, it wouldn't be me if I didn't see everything.
Yeah. You know you ever played those video games where you hover your mouse around the screen that highlights the objects that you know you're supposed to interact with? Is it like that?
Super handy.
Yeah. So is yours like you get too many objects highlighting, or that life is not highlighting the objects for you?
No, everything's highlighted.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's good. Sometimes you ever play a video game and you think, fuck, why can't I pick up that clock on the wall? It's destroying that realism.
Yeah, I'm like that. Even with a game that has highlighted stuff, I will still try and look at everything anyway.
Try to look at everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite video game?
Star Fox Adventures is my most favorite video game.
Wasn't that before your time that Star Fox is like
Slightly.
Super Nintendo
Slightly,
64?
yeah. But
That's
they
the game
made-
you're talking about.
Yeah, but they made different ones.
Star Fox.
Yeah, this one's a bit like The Legend of Zelda, except you're playing those Star Fox characters. Have you ever played any of those Legend of Zelda games?
No, my friend had a Super Nintendo and they had the first Star Fox on it.
Yeah. So not the pow 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 in your ship thing.
It's
no.
not like that. It's
Well,
a
there's a
walk
little bit of
around.
that.
Oh, like a Zelda walk around.
Yeah, but there's a little bit of that.
I know about that.
Fly thing to pay homage to to the original one. So yeah, I loved that one. Yeah, but did we want to? We're bouncing around a bit. Did we want to talk about
I want to talk about autism.
autism?
Yeah.
Oh, you
You
had
got
that
some,
also?
bring it back.
Well, because I'm more than happy to talk about games too, but I think I wanted to talk about how, yeah, at school, maybe I wanted to be friends with these people, or I liked the girl,
Who?
or
Oh.
these other people,
Cool people,
that
girls.
weren't like me. Yeah, yeah, and that's now realizing I'm this, potentially this. It's nice to like be like, oh, that's why, and it feels good now because like I'm surrounded by people who are mostly neurodivergent, like the same as me.
Hey. Do cool people let you be friends with them now?
The cool people, I'm not friends with those cool.
No, I mean like, so if just translating it. So if you're in your life now, just think about like when you're back at school, like the cool kids that you're talking about, or the hot girls you like.
Yeah.
So now those characters in your game,
Yeah.
do you have the same situation? Like, are you still going around feeling like you're rejected by the you're trying to be friends with cool people, but but you're not cool enough to be their friend, or trying to get the girls you like.
This is a great question. I actually don't have that problem now, but if I see people from that time with that thing, I become like if I see a popular girl or popular guy from that time, I feel like I become a mouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I revert back to
Yeah, me too.
how I felt.
Me too.
back
I think
then.
that will never go away, man.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Yeah. I had it the other day.
Doesn't matter how cool you get. I think you're a cool kid now, bro.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, that's why you just, I don't know, you just are. So you better give a lot of love to those.
The cool kids.
Okay. I was gonna say a real gross word from that.
Go on.
The spazzes.
Oh.
Now he regrets it. He said it. He told me
I did not say
You didn't know.
Oh, that's so naughty.
I won't edit it out.
But I don't care. Yeah, it's so funny when you do see people and then you revert back to that time. But no, I don't have that problem now. I think I'm cool in my own way, and I don't think I need to prove anything. I think we touched
You're
this
cool
on
in your
last time.
Yeah, you're cool in your way, your way, everyone's way. Yeah.
But it's also good to not. I understand why I didn't become friends with those people now more because of what's happening to me, or why I didn't get in a relationship with that girl because of how I am. And now I'm like, oh, that's why that girl liked me.
Yeah.
Because she was probably neurodivergent too, or that's why that guy liked me because he's also like probably
Plays
like me.
in your favor sometimes.
Yeah. And then it's really nice to be surrounded by my own sheep now,
Yeah.
not following me like I'm.
So you got to find a girl that's weird like you are.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That doesn't work, bro.
Please, why doesn't it work? Have you tried it?
No, I just have waited my whole life, hoping that will happen. Oh, I'll find a cool chick that's weird like me. Nah. What?
I hope all the best for you because I just think
Thank
you're so
you.
great, and I think you're wonderfully weird too.
Thank you.
Yeah. And go. Are you waiting, or are you? Because
I'm not waiting, honestly. I'm just enjoying being weird. But like, yeah.
Because I've listened to the other podcasts,
What?
and I'm wondering, are you going out there and?
I'm not putting myself out there.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, but I honestly, it's a combination of like I always tell the truth, but playfulness as well. Like, so sometimes I'll be honest about how I really feel about things, because it's very funny for me to like say, the thing that you're not supposed to say. Even if it is like a vulnerable confession.
I think it feels good sometimes.
And it's true. And it's fun to be vulnerable about like, oh, I fucking would like, I'm not having a lot of success and I would like to meet some great chicks that I've fucking really into. Well, I can't because I'm such a loser. That's like true and fucking, it's funny to me. But I'm also just honestly enjoying my life. But so I'm experiencing, it's an apparent paradox. Yeah.
Do you think you're a loser or
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you actually did
Yeah.
because you're not.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Well then,
Tell me all the ways.
Is debatably anyone?
What?
Is debatably anyone a loser?
Well, this is a podcast about love and kindness, wouldn't it? Of course not.
I think I got a bit of snot just coming out there.
Oh, loser. Only loser. You know, like in high school, I think we all scarred from high school. Because in high school, like you had a bit of snot on your nose. Fucking that could burn you for the next, all of your school life. I want to say, hey, a kid once made fun of me because I ran to the bathroom. No, what did I do? Yeah, I ran.
Yeah.
So we're sitting on the field and I get up and the bathroom is like 100 meters away. And yeah, sure, I could walk there at a leisurely pace, right? But I'm bored. I want to go to the bathroom, come back and sit with my friends a bit. Yeah. So I start walking and then I realize it. So I break into a little bit of a jog. Fucking.
Should I be laughing?
Yeah, you should. So fucking, I'll change the name, but Tommy points out and says, hey, hey, look at Ryan. It's the Ryan run. And then it was called the Ryan run.
Oh, man.
Right? And then then after that, it was like, if I ran, hey, he's doing the Ryan run. Fuck you.
I'm right in your shoes now, man. And it fucking hurts. Did it hurt?
It's not now. But
Not now, but then.
Yeah, fucking it hurt like RSDDD. Rejection, sensitivity.
Dysphoria.
Dysphoria. Yeah, the running to the bathroom.
I got one.
Yeah, go.
Got a story. I just remember it's being in Japanese class, year 9, 14. And I'm quite, we're both white, but I'm quite white and like I've got a red tinge. Anyway, when I get embarrassed, I get quite red. One time I got embarrassed in Japanese class. And a kid said, oh, you got so red. You're so red, Ming. And then every time there was any sort of attention on me in Japanese class, or maybe for a while there, he would just keep pointing out this guy.
Yeah.
And and even if it was the smallest moment of attention, I would get red because of this red thing. So no matter what, I'd just go red. So it's like this, I don't know, self-fulfilling prophecy or whatever, because he pointed it out, I just always go red. And then that would just get annoying. Yeah.
Red. So what did he call you? Just pointed out.
He just pointed it out.
You're red. You're red. It doesn't take much.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It is nothing.
Hey,
but it feels terrible.
Is it even his fault? Because did it get a bit of an audience?
Yeah, man.
When he decided, me is red, and this is funny.
Actually, it didn't. It didn't get much of an audience.
Oh.
Yeah.
It bombed.
Yeah.
But it's still okay.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Didn't feel
Park. It doesn't take. But it doesn't take much for when you're a kid in high school for that to take hold, right? So is it kind of? It is his fault. Fuck that guy. What was his name? First name and last name, address.
I'm not saying his first name and last name, even though I know exactly what his first name and last name. A local school.
No, wasn't that
very cryptic? But doesn't it show you a lot about school and how there's not much going on? The fact that people have to be like,
fuck.
you're running, and they're making a thing of it, and
A
you're
run.
just literally running. My face goes red, and they're put like what? There's not much going on.
The jokes are so weak, but
yeah.
like I wish I could. I wish it was that easy now because I'm trying to do comedy, trying to be funny. Isn't that the worst thing you can say about someone? Look, he's trying to be funny. It's worse than running. If you want to pick on someone for running or being red, how about this? You get that at school? He's trying to be funny. Look.
That kid who said that to me probably needed that. After maybe I should have said that to him.
What is that disease called where you're trying to be funny?
He probably had ADHD.
Oh, poor guy.
I've got
He's like,
I've
he
got
couldn't
it.
see anything else in the room. He's bottom up. Like, he comes in the room, sees you're red. If I was running it, he'd have a breakdown. Fuck.
This is so much.
A poor guy.
Yeah, but
what's his name?
I don't know if ADHD has that though. The whole bottom up rubbish.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
rubbish. It's like,
yeah. No, but they're both different, but then they can have it at the same time. It's just it's a lot. It's real detailed stuff. Is it already over?
yeah, we better wrap up. This has been a blast. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
telling us about your can you come back? Well, you will come back. You'll be being co-host of the episode of the show, Real Talk. We'll be back probably at least 2 weeks.
Yeah. I would have done last week, but I was sick. Apologies. So, but nah,
Are you better?
I'm here.
Oh.
Did you think I was not better?
No, I know, but they don't know.
Yeah, I'm better. I feel a lot better. It was COVID, real annoying. So no, bit all over the place this week, guys. But we'll lock into my autism next time if you want, or whatever, and just see how we go.
Love to hear more about it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ming. Keep the lose the COVID. Keep the autism.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
We got some.
Real talk. Real talk.